One trophy already decided. We need 1 point to win the league. And the Champions League semi-final is on a knife edge. Can we dare to dream, or is this one bridge too far for this young, talented Benfica squad? Let's go and find out. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to the Road to Glory, Part 25, Season 3, here at Benfica. And although it's only been a couple of weeks since you were last with us, it has been quite an amazing couple of weeks, and a lot has happened since you were here. But before we recap on everything that has gone on, if you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content and you love to see people suffer playing this game, then you are in the right place. So why not subscribe, like, watch, comment, help the channel to grow and help us to support the very, very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling up above. And since you were last with us, there was the small matter of the Allianz Cup final against Braga, and this is what happened. And then, just a few days later, Paris Saint-Germain came to town in the first leg of the European Champions League semi-final. Dare we dream? This is what happened. And so if we look at the schedule, we are in outstanding form. And just before we played in the Allianz Cup final, we did play at home in the Portuguese Cup semi-final second leg, and we managed to beat Tondela by a 0-0, playing a very weakened team. And that was enough to see us through to the final, where we will play Famalicão. And then it all took off. We beat Braga 1-0 in the Allianz Cup final, as you saw, and then that game against PSG, in which we somehow managed to beat them. And in fact, we were quite comfortable at the end of the day, and only that dreadful error at the end has put this tie now very much on a knife edge. And does this mean that possibly the dream is over for this season? Who knows what is going to happen? We have to remain positive. Can we reach the European Champions League final? Is it a dream, or is it going to be a nightmare? And today we will be playing against Portimonense in the Portuguese League, and if we win that game or even draw, we will be crowned as champions, because in the league we are currently 9 points clear of Braga, who have overtaken Porto, and we have 3 games in hand, so 1 point will be enough and will mean that we cannot be caught. If that happens, I will then go off camera and we will play against Vitória de Guimarães, and hopefully that will give us the 1 point that we need. But the big game of the day will be the second leg of the semi-final of the Champions League away at Paris Saint-Germain. And all eyes will be on Paris. Can Benfica do the impossible and get to the final of the Champions League? But we did have some bad news, and we have lost both Pedro Sousa and Endrick in the game against Paris Saint-Germain, and they are not yet fit. And I don't want to risk them in either game, Portimonense or Vitória de Guimarães. I would prefer to let them rest and have them fit for the PSG semi-final. And so we will be playing in the league without those two. But I believe we are good enough to get the 1 point that we need from the 6 points available in the next couple of games. We will be picking quite a strong team, though, for Portimonense, and hopefully we will do the business today. We only need 1 point. Let's go and kick some balls. And so the team for today against Portimonense is Iker Alvarez in goal, with Wormleighton, Fernandes, Morato and Bard at the back. Gomes, Palacios and Ruan Carlos in midfield. Andrikovic, Perkins and Zolis will play up front. I really believe this team is good enough to beat Portimonense, who are really struggling in terms of their league form, and they are way down in 13th place, and this is a game that we should be winning quite easily. So I want to tell the boys, there's a few young players out there, go out and impress me, make me proud, make the difference. Let's go and win the league. Let's go and do it, boys. We just need 1 point, and we have started the game the stronger team. We are going to just play in the low block. They are a very aggressive team, and we're just going to soak it up and counter-attack, and hopefully that will be enough for us to seal the championship here. The Portuguese title is at stake here, and there's a corner towards the near post. It comes back out to Ruan Carlos. He's working his way into the box. He's into the box. He has a shot, and it's well saved. It's deflected up into the arms of the goalkeeper. It remains Benfica 0, Portimonense 0, and at the moment that will be enough for us to be crowned champions. Neither Braga or Porto will be able to catch us with just 1 point. And we could go and lose all future games in the league, and we will still be champions of Portugal. And here is Andrikovic. He's on a yellow card already and needs to be very, very careful. Morato finds Andre Gomes. He finds Fernandes. Andre Gomes has been outstanding this season. What a young boy. And he's come through the ranks here at Benfica, and he's done an amazing job. Perkins finds Zolis. Zolis fires it into the net. It is Benfica 1, Portimonense 0. We've put Solis up front today because I didn't want to risk playing Hendrick or young Pedro Sousa, and Solis has done the business already, and he does have a habit of doing that. And I do remember playing him in an episode earlier where I needed to rest those two strikers, and he came on and did the business in that game. I think possibly the AC Milan game. But Portimonense had a free kick there, and that was very dangerous. It's still 1-0. We are still winning the championship at this moment in time. And it will be great at the end of today to be crowned champions of Portugal. And there's a chance it's hit the crossbar and it's cleared. And it goes out for a throw. No, it is going to be Andalakovic picking up the ball, but he's lost it. I'm going to tell Andalakovic to ease off the tackles a little bit because I'm a bit concerned about his yellow card so early on. We haven't had a sending off in a while, and here is Perkins. Perkins bursting into space. He's into the box. He can't get his shot away. We see a lot of those blocks being deflected up into the arms of the goalkeeper at the moment, but we're dominating proceedings here. We should be against Portimonense. We want to make sure, though, we'd like to have another couple of goals. And here is Morato. Morato finds Andre Gomes. He finds Perkins. Perkins to Carlos. Juan Carlos running at the defence. He looks behind him for Wormlington. He finds Gomes. Gomes. Palacios. Palacios with a shot. It is Benfica 2. Portimonense 0. What a strike by Palacios. That's how to win a title. If that's the goal that wins the title, what a strike that was. Brilliant passing play. Wormlington involved, Andre Gomes involved. Palacios turned and he hit that into the top corner. It's Benfica 2, Portimonense 0. We are one step away from picking up the trophy. We just need to make sure we don't allow Portimonense into this game. My assistant wanted me to play attacking, but I decided let's go with the positive approach. We don't need to go gung-ho. We do have some rotated players in here, and Solis is through. Solis is well tackled on the edge of the penalty area. It remains Benfica 2, Portimonense 0. And here is Palacios, who's having a great game. Brilliant ball over to Perkins. Perkins has a chance, and he can't put it away. Perkins has not been in the greatest of form of late, and he needs a goal today to bring back that spark. It is going to be a free kick, though, and Andre Gomes is over the ball. Can Andre Gomes make it 3-0? It just goes over the crossbar. We are dominating this game. We've had 73% possession. We pretty much had all the chances. The scoreline reflects the fact that we are in control of this game. Bard takes the throw. He finds Andalakovic. Andalakovic trying to get down the left. Turns. Looks for Palacios. Palacios inside to Andre Gomes. Andre Gomes turns and fires it over the crossbar. And we are just taking them apart at the moment. I'd like to get a third goal. I know it sounds a bit greedy, but we need to put that distance between us. I can't see Portimonense coming back, but you never know. And so the more goals we can score in this period where we're dominating, the better. And there's a ball into the box, and we've missed another chance. And it remains 2-0 as we are approaching half-time. I need to tell these boys that they're doing really well, but they mustn't become complacent. At the moment, the title is ours. And I think that we should be saying we might be winning. If your levels drop, though, we could start losing this game. So they need to be aware. I expect another 45 minutes out of them. They need to put a shift in. And we need to pick up this title now so that the job is done and we can then relax. It is going to be another free kick, and Andre Gomes will take the free kick. FM does allow me to score a lot of goals from this sort of position, and we scored another one, and Andre Gomes has made it 3-0. What a result this is going to be. What a day of celebration. We have won the Alliance Cup. We've won the equivalent of the Community Shield, and today it looks like we are going to win the title, and that will be 3 trophies out of 5. Just the Portuguese Cup left to go, And then, of course, the Champions League. Dare we dream? I think now it's time to go and make some changes. And so we have made all our changes. We need to rest players. We have bigger games coming up. And it looks like the title is already won. Another opportunity strikes the frame of the goal. And it is still 3-0 to Benfica. We are still clear at the top of the league. We are winning the title. We are watching a remarkable, young, talented Benfica team rise up to the challenge this season. It has been a very, very difficult season, and they have done remarkably well. And with just a few minutes left now on the clock, Pintos has picked up a knock, but we'll leave him on. And it's going to be Benfica 3, Portimonense 0. We have won the title. What a performance. And I am astonished that we have been able to win the title so early in the season. It's a job well done, which means that we can now focus purely on the Champions League. And if that doesn't work, then we still have the cup final left to play. We can rest some players now, give some young boys a chance to shine. And I am absolutely aghast. We just keep picking up trophies here, and we have won the Portuguese League. What a performance. What a team. And they are young, but there are so many players wanted. But why would they want to leave? Another couple of years, and this team could become one of the best teams in Europe. They are all developing so well. What an absolutely brilliant, brilliant team. Well done. And I'm just going to tell them, brilliant. We are champions of Portugal. And we have won the title 3 years on the trot now. And it's been a ride. The financial problems that we have had. And talking about the finances, if we now look at the debt is still over 500 million, but it had come down a lot, but unfortunately we've gone back up to 500 million. I don't know how to deal with that. We have completed a treble and we still have 2 more cup competitions to go. We need to get this team ready now for the Champions League. We do have a game in between. I'll go and play that off camera, and then we will return for the big game of the day, the Champions League semi-final second leg against PSG. Can we hold on to our lead? We'll be right back. And so we come to the big game of the episode, possibly the biggest game of the season, possibly the biggest game that I've had since I've been in charge. It was a hat-trick from Pedro Sousa that saw off Vitória de Guimarães in the last game, plus a goal from Hague. And what a day that was for Sousa. He has earned the right to play in the Champions League semi-final today. It is a pretty much first team selected. Alvarez in goal, Schulzgaard, Rodriguez, Marato and Bard at the back. Andre Gomes and Palacios with Juan Carlos in midfield, with Endrick, Perkins and Pedro Sousa will play in his first ever Champions League semi-final today. And with it's so balanced this, I don't think that PSG are as strong a team as they were in the past, but they are still an extremely good team. They're getting on a little bit. They're all past 30s, and it's possible that we could do it here, but I'm not expecting us to win this. I'm not expecting to progress to the final. I think that in years to come, maybe in 2 or 3 years, this team will become the best team in Europe, but it's not ready yet. We have come, I think, as far as we can possibly go. And it is PSG. They are probably going to play better than they did in the first leg. We just have to play our game and see what happens. And that was poor by, I think it was the right wing. That was pretty poor, and Alvarez picks up the ball. It was Alvarez's mistake that cost us that late goal in the first leg. And we need to, hopefully, if we can score a goal, we make it very difficult for them. And here is Perkins. We need a big game from Perkins. He's been out of sorts of late. Hendrick driving at the defence. He's looking for Bard. Bard, can he get a ball into the box? He looks behind for Palacios to Hendrick. Hendrick has a chance. It flicks up off the defender and it's claimed by the goalkeeper. We are seeing a lot of those at the moment, and perhaps it is something to do with the way we are attacking. Maybe we should be dropping off a little bit. I'm not quite sure. But we are seeing a lot of those. We need possibly to close down PSG a little bit more, but that's well defended. It was a good save, nice work in midfield, and the highlight comes to an end. At the moment it's PSG 0, Benfica 0. At the moment we are still in the final, but it is going to be very tense. There is not a lot of chances on goal at the moment. PSG are just edging the game. They have the better of the chances, but we've had more possession. We are keeping possession well, and as we come up to the half-hour mark, it's still 0-0. We are still in the final. This is going to go right down to the last few minutes, I think, and it is going to be, I think, one of those days. I don't remember seeing. Oh no, well, they have Mudryk has got himself injured, which is a good sign. And he is a very, very good player, one of their better players. And yeah, I think we need to stay on feet. I think we can go and tackle them. We are controlling possession. Well done doing that. I think I want to go and have a look at the opposition. And I think that we should just keep doing what we're doing. Come on, boys, we can do this. Don't give it away now. We're defending well. We are playing the game very well. Melvin Bard, I've noticed, is not having the greatest of games. PSG are playing well. We are playing well. We need to build on this. Can we maintain this? Melvin Bard, Andrew and Carlos need to be substituted, I think. I will go away and make some changes now. And so we have made a couple of changes just to take off the players who are not having great games. And Hendrick was one of those not having the best of games, which is unfortunate for the semi-final. We have brought on Zolis. We have brought on Wormleighton to play at left back. And it is PSG, though. PSG with a chance. It's a good block. And it goes behind for a corner. For some reason, I'm not feeling that optimistic. At the moment, it remains 0-0, and we are still in the final. But I do feel that you've only got to give PSG one chance, and they will take it. And can we hold on? We are going to keep playing in a positive way. If we can get a goal, it makes us favourites. At the moment, I'd say PSG are favourites. One goal will put us in the final. I'm pretty sure of it. And here is Haig coming down the right. He is dispossessed. It's not great play by Haig. We need to go and have a look at the opposition very soon and get some instructions on them. And here come PSG. They are looking to bring it forward. I think I might go a little bit more attacking, a little bit more aggressive on PSG in a moment as they begin to tire. Nice tackle. And it is, though, going to be PSG. The ball into the box. They do have a chance. And it has been cleared. Let's go and make some changes again. And so we have made one change. We have taken off Andre Gomes and we have brought on Samu. Can we see this game out? It will be the most remarkable result of my time here at Benfica. We just need to hold on. There's just 10 minutes or so left of this game. Can we hold out? We need to make another change possibly. Let's go and make that change. And so we have made one more change. We have brought on Budau for Palacios, who wasn't playing very well, but playing well enough, but he is also very tired now. So we need to just hold on. Can we just hold on? Can we keep this 0-0? I somehow feel that PSG have a chance. They've hit the crossbar and the goalkeeper has claimed it. This is so tense. There's just a few minutes left. Can we hold on? Come on, referee. Let's wind this clock down. We are doing so well. We have matched PSG stride for stride so far. Is it time to close the game down, or shall I just keep going in a positive way? I think we need to go back probably to a balanced setup now. Let's just hold on to this. We are winning this game. But here come PSG. They do have a chance, and it has gone straight into the hands of Alvarez. And can we just see this game out now? We're going to lock this game up now. It's going to be Benfica in the final of the Champions League. We have done it. We have drawn away at PSG. We are in the final of the Champions League. And I'm not sure who we'll be playing yet. I don't care who it is. We've made it to the final. And it was that 2-1 win at home. But what a great performance to draw 0-0 away at PSG. And this is a remarkable season. And so we will go away now. We'll play through the rest of the league season. And then we have two very big games. We will be playing Bayern Munich in the final of the Champions League. And we will have to follow that with the cup final against Famalicão. What a last episode this promises to be. Can we win the Champions League? Is it possible? Dare we dream? That's it for this episode. If you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content and you love to see people suffer playing this game, you're in the right place. Why not subscribe, like, watch and comment, help the channel to grow, help us to support the very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling up above. What an episode, what a season this has been. And is the dream of Champions League glory still alive? We are in the final. I've got to get my head round that. We need to be careful how we play these boys over the coming couple of weeks. We'll be back though for both finals in the next episode. All that remains to be said now is take care, and we will see you for the finals.